All right, so I just I just finished watching the stream, the countdown stream, and that was really interesting, man. That's it's marketing genius for one thing. Um, really cool because they're just sort of talking about the whole process of making the album. I'm sure at this point it's all streamlined because everybody kind of knows like what's going on. So when I'm coming in, I'm like, oh wow, well this seems to already have like its own flow or whatever. Um, but they all looked like they were in a good mood. They looked like they were excited for the premiere, and I guess they're making a comeback. I mean, it's all new to me, but so they've been gone for a couple of years, and I guess at some point they started working on the new material for this, and now they are gonna go ahead and start to release it. It looks interesting. I guess if this is a shot from it, cause it, yeah, it's the right like wardrobes or whatever. Well, I think it was interesting because they were talking about sort of like trying to describe the song, and a lot of it matched up with the things that I've been sort of talking about, like some of these qualities, some of these aspects of that I hear in K-pop, and in a lot in groups like BLACKPINK. I think Jisoo even said it. She used the word contrast, like she was like, that's what it's about. And so yeah, so I mean I get it. Like I do get it, you know what I mean? And so it's cool. It's cool though. And interesting to hear them say it also, like to hear the same words used to describe it. So now I think, like I've never done one of these before or whatever. So I think I'm okay here, right? I mean, shouldn't it pop up again? I think it will. I hope it will. 60 seconds. I guess this is it, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Pink Venom, that's the name of the I'm sure it'll pop up here. Oh, is this it? The chat's going crazy. The chat's been going crazy like for the whole entire stream. Oh, I hope I'm in the right place. I think this is it. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, see, they have this all planned out. This is genius. Here we go. Oh man, that was great. That was awesome. Wow, what an experience. So first of all, the whole lead up, the whole like stream experience. I did check out the teasers and some of those things like earlier. Like marketing, again, just genius of master blueprints for how to do this stuff. The challenge part, you know, bringing in like the little apps and everything, the social media apps, getting everybody in on it. I mean, it's like it's really impressive. It's really well orchestrated, the whole thing. It's all planned out. Contrast, right? I always say contrast. So when it went to the taste that venom part, you know, they the vocal went very high there. almost to like a falsetto kind of a pitch, you know. And the rest of it was, of course, much, well, not much, but lower than that. I mean, you know, well within the comfortable sort of full parts of their register. They were describing the track before, like during the stream part, and said it was minimal, but it was also, you know, the vibe, and that's exactly what I have kind of interpreted of Blackpink's music, you know, like just I sort of agree basically with everything that they said, and I feel like I really kind of have a sense of continuity for the group and their work. But I will give it another listen to. It always seems to go by like so fast. It roughly about the same time always, but I'm just like, oh man, it's over too quickly, you know what I mean? But let me see if I can. They spoke about the instrument here that opens up, and then Rose even did the little guitar spoiler or whatever. See, the way they have planned all that out is just genius. It's brilliant, you know. Yeah, let me just I'll see if I can. But that instrument, of course, is right in the beginning. It's a traditional Korean instrument, I think is what they said. So a stringed instrument, and they're sort of, you know, having that part also on the guitar. So it is kind of a contrasting, you know, with another one of these anachronisms with something that's traditional and from the past, or something that's more modern and contemporary. Let's see. Great set pieces again. Jenny right away with the bars, looking great. And Lisa. Rose sounding amazing, like always. And they were saying about the lyrics too, that they are sort of brutal, or you know, what did she say? Harsh maybe, or so, you know, like they're kind of have a little bit of a sting to them, which makes sense because it's the Pink Venom, you know, thing. It's very, very clever. But it's true also. I'm looking at these lyrics and I'm like, oh man. Yeah, the fire that'll slowly put you to sleep, so beautiful, it's brutal. Yeah. Again, another one of these, it's contrast, it's juxtaposition. It's a little bit of this and it's a little bit of that, and it's together and it makes something that is cool, you know. Contrast. Completely different, right? Like just a completely different sound at this part. Oh, and Lisa too. I mean, she's the bias, right? Like Lisa's so cool. She's hilarious. And she's awesome. Lisa's my favorite. Rose kills it on the singing parts too, but Lisa, she's totally awesome. Very throwback hip hop beat here. great. It's great. The spoiler. Killing it. Strong. You have strong voices. There it is again, right? The use of one of these little vocal flourishes. It's usually some sort of fricative impression of a percussion instrument too. I don't know how consistent, but you know, it always seems to be informed by something like that. What a great build up too. And this is like how they're gonna go out. So it's the strongest sound that you hear so far through these different sections. It's been great choreography throughout. Contrast and color scheme. Hot, man, hot. Totally awesome. From everything, you know, like I have been talking about, I mean, just about music, about the production aspects, about the marketing aspects. This is all like apex, like they do it it's spot on, isn't it? It's like it's so on point. It was fun. It was fun getting to know this group beforehand. It was fun catching up with them on this their return, right, after being away for a couple of years, to see new content. It seemed like the perfect time to get into it, you know what I mean? So I mean, all in the timing, right? I just happened to show up right on time for it. But that was fun, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know if this is something that's done by all K-pop groups, although I wouldn't be surprised to see it with the other groups as well. Like, it would make sense, you know. But then again, it depends on I guess maybe who they're with. But I would look forward to more experiences like this. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. BLACKPINK, Pink Venom. What an experience in contemporary popular music.